Good morning, everyone. A lovely warm welcome to all our viewers this morning. Today's learning is dedicated in memory of all those whose yahrzeit falls today. We wish them long life, as well as all those that are saying Kaddish during their year. We wish a refuah shlema to Alex Eagle, who's having a procedure, amongst all those others that are unwell in our community and beyond. We approach this period of time, the 9 days, a day of solemnity, a day when we consider all the atrocities and tragedies that have befallen our nation and our people. We have to think about what it is that is going to get us out of this situation. In other words, as long as the temple's not been rebuilt, it means that we're in the same spiritual state. We haven't learned from the lessons of our past. One of the things to consider, if we go back to the root, we remember the story of Joseph and his brothers. And Joseph was sent to see his brothers. And his father said to him, "Go and see the welfare of your brothers." And we know that instead of them, hold on one second, just going to allow some people to go past. Of course, you're not on. Yes, I'm just giving a little share. Thank you. Be well. So in any case, Yosef and his brothers, the question is asked as to what happened, what went wrong. So we understand that Yosef was having these dreams, these visions and the visions were clear that he was going to be the leader and he was going to be superior in a sense to his brothers. And this was something that the brothers could not deal with. They could not accept. They felt that it was a front, a challenge to them. And therefore, as a consequence, they became very jealous and there was sibling rivalry. And the rest, as they say, is history. That was something that was really never undone. It was never really reconciled, not fully. And in fact, we find that the 10 martyrs that we speak about when it comes to Yom Kippur, we speak about Rebbe Kiva, Rebbe Elazar Tradian, and etc. The 10 martyrs that were murdered by the Romans in the most horrendous and worst way possible. We find and we know that that was a consequence of the brothers of Joseph that had been jealous of him and caused him such pain, sold him into slavery, and therefore, in a sense, the Jews were exiled as a direct consequence. What is at the core? If we were to analyze any type of rivalry, any type of jealousy, very often, if we boil it down, it comes to that we are not able to respect the difference between each other. We're not able to recognize that what one person has is what he needs, and what I have is exactly what I need. And I do not need to be in that person's position, and he doesn't need to be in my position. It's something that is easier said than done, because when we find that, be it in a family situation or in a communal context, and we see that people we feel seem to be getting one up on us, they seem to be in a more privileged position, they seem to be having an easier ride, having a better life, we become jealous, we become very upset with the other person, and it leads to frustration that can boil over to anger. So one of the key lessons is for us to recognize, and that it all comes from faith, to recognize that whatever we have in life is exactly what the Almighty has determined we need. We have exactly what we need, nothing less and nothing more. And another person will have all the resources and that they need. And as when we are able to start understanding that, appreciating that, we will in ourselves live more wholesome lives, and we'll also have a greater sense of gratitude and appreciation for other people, for their role, and we'll understand the way each of the pieces of the jigsaw fit in with one another. So it's an important lesson, a timely lesson for each and every one of us. It's easy for me to say, but it's much harder for us all to be able to carry through. So please, God, my message to you is that you should be able to take this lesson to heart. We should all be able to take this lesson to heart. And in that way, if we are able to find it in our hearts, as they say in Yiddish, to forgive somebody else, to be happy with what we have and what others have, then that will be that will be the beginning of the rebuilding of our temple, of an end of exile, an end of all the pain, and their sense of wholesomeness in all of our lives. Wishing all well. Take care. Please, God, look forward to seeing you all tomorrow and the lead up to Tisha B'Av. Take care.